You already know who it is. It's your girl Sugar Nine. I want to thank everybody for coming back for episode 7 of the Need Some Sugar podcast. This episode is called Fuck Their Opinion. Okay. So my sound off for this week is going to be about fuck their opinion. Okay. I want you to do you, not think about nobody's opinion. Why? Because fuck their opinion. My topics for this week are we're going to cover P Valley, Baddies South, Saucy Santana, and Lisa Raye talking about Blue Ivy's hair. Boo. Beyonce and her new project, The Renaissance, or what my expectations of that are. And then my expectations of Houston, because yes, I am going on vacation and I am going to Houston, Texas, baby. Are y'all ready? Let's get it. All right, so I want to get the gossip type topics out the way first. So let's talk about Blue Ivy, Saucy Santana, and Lisa Raye. So Lisa Raye and Saucy Santana this week were the celebrities or people to talk about this little girl's hair. Now, Saucy Santana didn't say anything recently, but some of his old tweets were dug up, and he basically quoted a tweet, and somebody was talking about Blue Ivy's hair or Blue Ivy, and he was like, with the nappy hair, blah 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 blah. And then also, I think they said Northwest or Blue Ivy, and he was like, oh, Northwest eats or the LGBT type lingo. Um, he just basically said that. So, no, he didn't say anything necessarily negative directly about Blue Ivy, but what his tweets were insinuating that, this little girl has nappy hair and he was talking about her basically. And Lisa Raye, she was on her show on Fox Soul, and Vivica A. Fox asked her, or she said to her, like, if somebody would have said that about baby Bella, which I'm assuming is her granddaughter, Vivica Fox was like, yeah, if somebody said that about baby Bella, you would go off, blah, blah, blah. And then Lisa Raye gonna say some dumb shit like they wouldn't be able to say that about baby Bella because she doesn't have nappy hair. Okay. But they were basically saying, like, yeah, if somebody was talking about your granddaughter, wouldn't you turn up behind your grandbaby? And the only fucking response that you had to that was, my grandbaby doesn't have nappy hair. So basically, I don't have to worry about that. That is not something I have to worry about with my grandchild. And that is the problem within the Black community, okay? Between the light skins and the dark skins, brown skins, good hair, bad hair, 4C, 3B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, okay? That is the fucking problem. We categorize everything and we look at everything from a positive and a negative. Your hair doesn't look like this, it's negative. Instead of, oh, your hair is just different from mine, and that different is not bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, and let's just wrap this back or take this back to why we're talking about this. You guys are fucking talking about this little girl's hair. Like, come the fuck on. I think people thought when Beyonce and Jay-Z had a child and then they found out it was a girl, that this little girl would have her hair done to the gods every fucking time we saw this little girl. Every time they stepped out, this little girl was going to have ballies and beads and lace fronts and weaves and braids. And come the fuck on. At the end of the day, no matter how much fucking money Beyonce and Jay-Z have, y'all, they are raising a child. When Blue Ivy came into this world, she didn't know rich from poor, good from bad, nappy, straight, good, like good hair, bad hair. She didn't know that she was black or white. She didn't know that. All of this is taught to children. So therefore, at the time, I'm pretty sure Beyonce and Jeezy, what the fuck, Jay-Z have, protected their child and embraced her and told her your hair is beautiful no matter what the fuck anybody got to say about it. But it's like, come on, y'all. They were letting their child be a fucking child, and y'all should do the same thing. Y'all should leave a child's name out your fucking mouth. But people are so comfortable saying negative things as if it's nothing, and it's sickening sometimes. And that's why at the end of this motherfucking episode, I'm going to talk about learning how to say fuck their opinion. But that's it on Lisa Raye and Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana didn't really apologize to the public. He did say that if he did apologize, it wasn't going to be to the public because the public he doesn't owe the public an apology. He owes Beyonce and Blue or the appropriate parties apology. Now I can respect that, but also, come on, just do your 1-2 and let it be that. Lisa Raye, you too motherfucking old to be talking like this, but you just coming across as one of them light skins who think you better than people. So, and Lisa Ray, I really fucked with you, but it's you starting to your slip starting to show. I'm gonna need you to correct that. Hopefully, within the next week, you come out with an apology and say you learned from your mistake and I was ignorant and blah 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 blah. Hopefully, you do the PR thing and get the shit right. But as far as what y'all both said, it's disgusting. This is a child at the end of the fucking day. And also, let me say this. Let's be real, real, real right now. We all have an opinion about something or talk shit about something that someone else can say, oh, I don't think you should have said that, right? Okay. However, there's a difference between putting that shit out to the world in the form of a tweet or a Facebook post or an Instagram post or a Snapchat, anything, versus just talking to somebody at your kitchen table, like your family, and saying, you saw Beyonce's daughter's hair, blah 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 blah. Saying that to your mom versus you putting that on a fucking internet platform that somebody can now 10 years, almost 10 years later, find what the fuck you said, even if you don't feel that way anymore. It's in writing. Versus if you would have just said it out your mouth, whoever you said it to, probably 9 times out of 10, if it was 10 years ago, would have forgot about that little opinion that you had about this little girl's hair. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You will not catch me talking about a child in that manner. Like as far as a child's appearance, if a child looked dirty, I'm not even going to talk about the fact. I might say that child looks dirty, but my next opinion or my next statement after that is going to be on the parent. Why the fuck ain't you put that baby in the bath? Why the fuck didn't you put clean clothes on this child? That all my energy is going towards the adult in the situation that can make the decisions. You understand me? I'm not about to sit there and directly talk about no child like the child got the decision making power in the situation and the child is the reason why they're dirty. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let me move on from that because it's making me angry because I'm kind of thinking about if somebody were to say something about my daughter's hair or my daughter's clothing or something like that and talk about her, like come the fuck on. See me, not her. Thank you. Moving right on along. Speaking of Beyonce, she just announced that she will be releasing her new project called Renaissance Act 1 on July 29th, 2022. Now, we know now that this is an album. So I'm so excited for that. I'm so ready for that. I am saving my money currently because 9 times out of 10, this is going to come with a tour. And me and one of my close friends, Samuel, we went to the On the Run tour to see her and Jay-Z. And it was like, I'm not the type of person that really is I don't get too excited about celebrities as far as worship them. Like, Beyonce has the Beehive, bitch. I had so much fun at the On the Run tour. It was very euphoric. It was good energy. It was like the fucking stands were roaring for them. They did great performances. So if Beyonce releases this project and it comes with a tour, best believe, bitch, I am going. And Beyonce, if you ever hear this, I am the best person at a motherfucking concert. I know all your songs. I have a lot of fucking energy. So if you ever invite me to your concert, if you have me in the front, best believe I will give you life, baby. You will feed off of my energy because I will be so hype. Okay? I just had to put that in there, girl. Beyonce, anybody on her team, if you hear this, yeah, give me tickets to her concert. I'll be in there like swimwear. But moving right on along, once again, speaking of Beyonce, I am going to Houston this motherfucking week, y'all. I am leaving June 23rd and I will be in Houston until June 27th. So, if if you listen to this before then, if you have any suggestions, that's what I wanted to say. If you have any suggestions on things that I should do while I'm out there, if you know anybody out there, if you're going to be out there, please hit me up on my Instagram. My personal Instagram is Sugarna. That's SUGGAHNA. Sugarna on Instagram. Hit me up. Tell me, hey, do this, do that. This is a fun spot. Please send me brunch spots because I do brunch every time I go on vacation. And I also want to do a lot of activities. Like I just want to have fun. Okay. When I go to Houston, baby, I am not a mother. Don't ask me about no child. I'm showing my butt and I'm posting some shit on my close friends. And I'm just gonna have the time of my fucking life. Then people don't know me down there. They don't know me. I'm gonna do my 1-2 and I'm gonna come back home. Okay. So I'm so excited about Houston. I cannot wait to go to Houston. Houston, I know you can't wait for me to get there because sugar is coming, baby. And listen, I am gonna have my way with them fucking people out there. Okay, they're gonna beg me not to leave, and that's all I'm gonna say. Follow me on Instagram to see all of my Houston trip because I am posting. Okay, that's SUGGAHNA on Instagram. Moving on. I want to talk about two reality show. Well, one reality show and one scripted series that I watched that I've been watching this week. So the reality show I want to talk about is Baddies South. So this is a rendition of Bad Girls Club. It's hosted by Natalie Nunn, and she has some baddies on there. And the concept of this show is they're going to go on a little 4 or 5 city tour, and they're going to be in the houses together. And it's a reality show for bitches to fight and argue and do the dumb shit, right? So this first episode, we got introduced to the girls. My fave is on there. A lot of people don't like Krishan Rock. I love that little bitch. Okay, she's a little off, and I love her for that. Like she just says whatever the fuck. It's random. She just does dumb shit. Like I love people like that because they're just them without giving a fuck, and I can really appreciate that about people. And also, she's about her shit. If she want to fight, she gonna fight. If she got something to say, she gonna say it. She not scared of nobody. And I always respect somebody for doing that. So, regardless, the first episode really wasn't much. They all met each other. We got introduced to the girls, where they're from. One of the bitches is known for OnlyFans and sucking dick and putting shit in her mouth. She'll be at the airport and she'll put a damn pole in her mouth, or a medicine bottle, a pen, a banana at the grocery store. Listen, she does shit for clout. I respect it. That's how she make her money. I think 2 of them is strippers. 2 of them is from another reality show. Natalie's on there. Krishan Rock is Blueface's girlfriend. And she, makes her little waves on the internet for other shit that she do. And who else is on there? I think that's it. But yeah, that first episode was cool. Um, I think there's gonna be a fight in the next episode, and I can't wait for that. But I will definitely be talking about it on the podcast each week. So I'm gonna. Speaking of the podcast each week, starting, next week we won't have a podcast because I'm going on vacation. I will be in Houston. I'm not pre-recording anything mad early in the week. I'm just gonna enjoy my vacation, y'all. Sorry, love you. We will not have a podcast Sunday, June 26th. Okay, Big Mama will be in Houston. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. So next, I want to talk about P Valley, y'all. P Valley is a show on Stars that is about a little strip club called the Pank, okay, in Chucalissa. I think it's Chucalissa, Mississippi, okay, and it's about strippers and fucking LGBTQ and all type. It's a really good fucking show, y'all. Like y'all have to watch this. The only thing I would say about this show is their accents are a little off. I'm not from Mississippi, but it's just some of their accents you could tell that they're trying too hard. My favorite character on the show is Uncle Clifford. Now, this season we learned that her pronouns are her, hers, and she. So I'm gonna try to remain respectful, and when I'm talking about her, I'm gonna try to remember her. But it might be a little hard because her name is Uncle Clifford, and Uncle is associated with a male pronoun. But regardless, I'm gonna always try my best to say her. Regardless, the actor does a great fucking job playing Uncle Clifford. I love the actor himself. I think the actual actor, uses pronouns of he. So if that's not right, correct me. I apologize. Um, but I love that fucking show. Uncle Clifford and Lil Murda's little love story. Because Lil Murda is a DL guy, and Uncle Clifford is, I don't know, I think she's androgynous. I don't think she's trans or anything like that. But listen, their love story just makes me have butterflies in my stomach. I really want them to be together because it's sexy. I don't know why. It's just sexy to me because I'm like, damn, they love each other so fucking much, but they can't be together. This sucks. But last week's episode was fucking funny. Uncle Clifford came in the house to talk about Autumn, and his grandma or her grandma was like, I don't understand why you don't just kill the bitch. Like, and then they kidnapped Uncle Clifford and took her to her birthday party, and She was in the back of the trunk praying and saying, "I'm sorry for fucking so and so at church on Sundays." Da, da, da. So then when they took the hood off of her and was like, "You fuck so and so," I'm like, "Girl, I knew it was y'all. I was just playing." Like, yeah, right, bitch. You was trying to repent. But regardless, y'all, please watch P Valley. P Valley is the shit, okay? They be like, down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you got man, then you know she gonna shake it. Hey, 1, 2, break 'em. 3, 4, break 'em. D, big grind hard, buddy. I'm fucking up the lyrics. I fucked up the lyrics, but y'all know we be down in the valley where the girls get naked, okay? Regardless, please support P Valley. Very great writing on that show. And also, that show is good as far as you do have to pay attention to it. Like, it's not just surface shit like, oh, bitches at a strip club and there's strip club drama. Like, no, you really got to pay attention to it and get the and feel the storylines and feel the, it's kind of some of the acting is a little poetic. Like some of the things that they say is very poetic, and you got to just pay attention to it and just understand it. And I just listen, love it. P Valley, 5 stars, highly recommend. Make sure y'all tune into that on Stars. I think it comes on every Friday, or Sunday. Regard, check it out. Look it up for yourself and watch P Valley. Okay. All right, now we're getting into this week's sound off. So this week's sound off is exactly what I said in the beginning. Fuck their opinion. Okay? I really noticed that oftentimes people care entirely too fucking much about everyone's opinion. Why? Why the fuck? Like, why would you base what your decision making off of what you think someone else is going to say about it, or what someone else is going to say about what you're doing? Who gives a flying fuck? I'm sorry. I know we all do it. I'm not exempt from caring about others' opinion, because if someone told you, "Oh, I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion," that might be true in that very moment, but we all at one point have cared about other people's opinion. However, as I'm getting older, I have less and less and less and less and less of those motherfucking moments, okay? When I tell you I don't give a good goddamn about what people have to say. Listen, I told y'all I am going to Houston, Texas, June 23rd. When I tell y'all, and then I also said that I'm showing my butt. I am a big girl. Okay. Follow my personal Instagram, SUGGAHNA. You will see I am a fat bitch. And guess the fuck what? I am wearing a 2-piece. I am going to have my ass out, even though I don't got no butt. I am going to show my arm fat, my belly, my fucking cellulite. I don't give a fuck. I am showing it off. You want to know why? Because I love me and I don't give a fuck what anybody else got to think about me. I don't give a fuck what somebody got to say. I don't give a fuck what somebody is going to, the face they're going to make or how they're going to react to I don't give a fuck. Okay. I don't give a damn. I live my life for me. I do things for me. I do things that make me happy, that make me whole, that make me smile. I'm not about to sit there and be like, oh, I don't want to, I shouldn't wear this because fuck them. I don't give a fuck what they think. Listen, I went to an all-white party during Memorial Day weekend. I had a short ass white skirt on, a fucking halter, not even I don't even think you consider it a crop top. I think it was just it tied at the top and my stomach was out. My back fat was hanging out a little bit. My legs was out. I listen, but I looked fucking good and I felt good. My energy was top tier that fucking day cuz I just felt amazing. I looked amazing. I felt free. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do, and it felt lovely. And I want that for you guys too. If you haven't reached that point in your life, I pray that those days are coming very soon for you, because it is an amazing and euphoric feeling for you not to give a fuck what people got to say about you. And it don't even have to necessarily be about what you wear or how you look. the decisions that you make in life. As long as they're not decisions that are harming others or yourself, who gives a fuck what somebody got to say about it? You want to move across the country, you got the money to do it, and you have pretty much a plan, even if you have half a plan. And your family or your friend be like, oh, I don't think you should. Who gives a fuck? Respectfully, I'm sorry. Thank you for your opinion, but I'm gone. I want to do this. I've reached a point in my life, you guys, where if I decide that I'm gonna make a decision about something, even if the outcome is not what I think it's gonna be, I still do it because you know what? I'm at a point where I want to say, at least I did it. At least I tried. There's no more what ifs with me anymore. I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work out, I can say I tried. It's something I wanted to do and I tried it. And let me make this very clear. I'm talking about positive shit. Okay. I'm not talking about, try cocaine and say, oh, well, at least I tried it. No, I ain't talking about no shit like that. So let's not apply it to that. I'm talking about what I just said. You want to move across the country. Fuck it. You want to start, you might want to be a fucking stripper. Do it. If it don't work out, oh, well, say, well, I'll try to be a stripper and it didn't work out, but it's something I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, stop worrying about what the fuck others are going to say about things that you want to do. Because at the end of the day, we're all on borrowed time. We're on this earth for a certain amount of time and then we gone. So why the fuck would you live your whole life being scared to do something? I'm pretty sure that you've had an experience where somebody was on their deathbed or somebody had a near death experience or something and they were like, I wish I did this. I wish I did that. Listen, when it's almost my time or when it comes close to my time, I want there to be maybe one thing that I wish I did. My ultimate goal is to not have to ever say that in my life. But if I am, I'd rather me have only one thing that I instead of a whole bunch of shit that I wish I did. Nah, I'm doing it now. Lately, I've been scheduling vacations out the ass. I work very fucking hard and I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. Oh, why she keep going? Why do you give a fuck where I'm going? Why do you give a fuck how many times I leave this goddamn apartment? Or this state? Why do you give a fuck about what I'm spending my money on? Am I asking you to borrow money? No. So don't fucking worry about what I'm spending my money on. Now, in all hindsight, I don't have these issues at all. Like, people don't question me about decisions that I make, but this is for y'all, okay? Because it has happened to me in the past. People have questioned me about decisions I've made. People have pocket watched me, and guess what? I've had the same fucking attitude for as long as I can remember. Why the fuck are you concerned? And who the fuck are you to ask me that? No disrespect. My mom has never done it, but I would say that to my mom. Not all the cussing, but if my mom was like, well, why you, huh? Why are you worried about that? With all due respect, mother, why are you worried about why I'm spending my money on stuff? I don't ask you to borrow money. So, next, how was your day? How was work? Love you. Bye. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, please live your life for you. Fuck their opinion. Whatever, like, stop worrying about anybody else's opinion, okay? Whether it comes to a family member or a man. Because, listen, ladies, I'm talking to y'all right now. Fellas, you can exit stage left. Ladies, oftentimes, sometimes we don't do certain shit because we might think, oh, well, what is this man gonna think? What is this man gonna do if I do that? If that nigga's not your husband and not a boyfriend that you know is that relationship's gonna lead to an engagement or marriage, who gives a flying fuck what they're gonna think? As long as it's not disrespectful to them, as far as like, you posting your ass and you got a boyfriend. But as far as you making a decision to do something that makes you happy, don't ever say, oh, well, what is this man gonna think? Who gives a fuck? Because at the end of the day, ladies, most men do whatever the fuck they want to do and deal with the repercussions later. Am I wrong? No. I can't name one man that didn't ever do what the fuck he wanted to do. And if his bitch was mad after that, or I'm sorry, his girl was mad after that, he dealt with it afterwards. He didn't just second guess. And I'm not talking about no cheating or shit like that. I'm talking about just, random relationship shit. Like, he went over his boy house for too long and his girl didn't know. Shit like that. He probably knew that his girl would be mad, but he did it any fucking way. He said, "Oh well, if she's mad, I'll deal with it when I get home." Versus us, sometimes we don't even go to our girlfriend house or our, our bitch house because we like, no, he don't want me to go over there, so I'm just gonna go home. Bitch, what? He didn't come straight home, so bitch, you do you. Like I said, start living your life for you, and whoever comes into your life as you live in it, and they ain't trying to change nothing, cool, they meant to stay. Whoever gets mad, cool, they meant to go. Stop trying to not do what you want to do to save people spots in your life or keep people in your life. Who gives a flying fuck their opinion? Okay, I cannot stress that enough. I thank God every day for allowing me to reach a point in my life pretty early to understand that you do not need to give a damn about what anybody got to say. Like, and I honestly think my not giving a damn has come from people making fun of me because I'm fat. I learned at a very young age that I don't give a fuck that you are making fun of me because I'm fat. I'm gonna eat this burger because I want it, bitch. My metabolism's slow, ho. Because I know some skinny people that'll eat 10 burgers and I eat one and I'll gain a couple pounds and they won't gain a thing. So, and we both some lazy fucks. So, regardless, from a very young age, I haven't given a fuck about what people got to say about me. I live my life to the fullest. I think that's why I'm so happy all the time, like genuinely happy. Like anybody who knows me will tell you, I have my moments where I'm, not the happiest or I'm down and out, but that's just a natural human going through their emotions. However, I am 9 times out of 10 when you see me, I am in good, great spirits. I am uplifting. I am happy. You want to know why? Cuz I don't give a fuck about what's going on for real around me. I give a fuck about what I can control. And that's another thing. Stop giving a fuck about shit you can't control. In the moment, okay, when it first happens, stress just a tainty bit and then move the fuck on once you realize, okay, this is something I can't control though. So what it is, what it is. Have that fucking mentality for the rest of 2022, motherfuckers. It is what the fuck it is, and fuck their opinion. Okay? Got it? Thank you. That is it for this week's episode. I want to thank everybody for tuning into the Need Some Sugar podcast. As always, I am your host, Sugar Na. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The Facebook page is Need Some Sugar Podcast. The Instagram is Sugar Podcast. That's SUGGAH Podcast. Also, I want to remind you guys, I will be on vacation next week, so we will not have episode 8 next week. It will be the week after that, okay? Um, Remember, I didn't get any submissions for the advice column this week. So remember, if you do want me to include your segment or include your question on the advice column, go ahead and DM that to us on Instagram. Once again, the Instagram is SUGGAHPODCAST. Also, go on our Instagram page and tell us what you think. What have you been thinking about the episodes? Give us your input on anything that we've talked about or covered in each episode, from the sound off to the topics, anything. Like, I really want you guys to start engaging with me more, please. I'm asking, I'm telling you a little bit too. I really want to engage with my audience. So I don't want to just be talking to a mic and posting something and then not getting your opinions, because also I want your feedback on the podcast, because it'll help me get better and it'll help me grow, guys. So if you could just inbox me just a quick DM on Facebook or Instagram and just let me know what you thought and give me some constructive criticism on what you think could be better, or what would make you listen more, or what will make your listening experience better. I am working on visual. So I am working on getting a camera. I will be posting the podcast not only to the website and on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, but I will be posting the podcast on YouTube soon with video. Okay. I'm very excited about that, but equipment is expensive. If you do want to donate to the show, my Cash App is $SUGGAHNA. Okay, just in case you want to throw a little twinkle, twinkle, little star towards the podcast. Regardless, once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Remember, next week we will not have an episode because I will be on vacation, but I will be back for episode 8 the following week after that. Let us know what you think about the podcast. Until next time, bye.